Hello Leo, and welcome to your August reading. Welcome back if you've been here before, but if you're new to the channel, then welcome. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today I am going to pull some cards for you for the month of August, and they're just come right out the gate for you, Leo. Spirit has something it really wants to say. Oh, strength card. You've come out as yourself. Oh, and just underneath we've got justice. Okay, I'm going to keep two. Don't normally keep two, but they came out together. But anyway, if this reading resonates with you, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with anyone who you think can benefit from hearing its message. And I set all the intentions for these readings for your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, so be sure to check your other placements in my other videos if you don't find your story here today. And this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And with that, Leo, I'm going to get straight into your cards. Right, so we've got two for you. Leo, so you're shown as yourself, standing very strong, cultivating strength, standing in your power. You're being very individualized and actualized at the moment, so that's great. But then hiding just behind that is justice. So whether or not you have just achieved justice in a situation, so this is now why you're feeling more yourself and recognizing your own strength, your own power, the way that you have your will can influence your situation. Okay, it's almost like a righting of wrongs in the Leo collective. So I'm just going to pop those two there. Taking matters into your own hands, Leo. I like it. Powerful energy. I like it when signs show up as themselves. Just shows that you're on the right track. Okay, Leo, I'm going to jump straight into the reading and see what strength and justice have to say for the month of August for you. Hang on a minute, my lovelies, your message is on its way. Okay, can you show me Leo, please? Leo in August, show me Leo. Leo, August. Leo, please. Nope. We've got the Six of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Four of Swords. Sailing off into a brand new beginning. Okay, looks like you've dealt with some stuff. You decided to move away from it in the recent past. You're actually going towards a brand new beginning with your heart full. And it's actually putting you into a super aligned energy here. Now, I don't know if there's another energy yet. We'll see as we clarify as we get onto the table, but this seems quite straightforward, but all good news. You're coming from a period of chaos to a period of calm. The scales are rebalancing for you, and everything actually seems like calmer waters after a period of turbulence. Maybe some of you have lost something or someone, or had to leave something or someone behind, which is painful. It isn't easy, but it's a brand new emotional beginning here. I don't know if it's in love, I don't know if it's friendship or a passionate business or something like that, but brand new emotional beginning. Your heart is full, you're really tapping into your heart center, and you're reaching an alignment here in the near future. Okay, just getting in, start clarifying. Okay, right, Leo. For the Six of Cups in the recent past, we've got the Seven of Swords and we have the Knight of Wands. Well, you just hot-tailed it right out there, didn't you, Leo? It took some doing though, it took some planning, but you kind of got your idea. It's like, right, I've got to go, I've got to leave or move on, or things to calm down. You've done it with passion, but you have stopped and you've tried to strategize that. So it wasn't just like a straight line out the door of whatever situation you've been dealing with. You've had to kind of zigzag your way through. So, but now so you're finally kind of out of the gate. So that's probably why you're showing me your open heart here, because you've probably been, looks like you've been very, very much in your head in the recent past. Possibly in regards to another energy. Because there's a lot of movement here. With passion, fervour, but also planning. So I like that. We definitely have an emotional head and heart alignment here going on in the direction that you are moving in, Leo, and I like it. It looks healthy. Okay, right, let's clarify the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups in the present energy. Oh, going towards a commitment. 4 of Wands, the Ace, Page of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so you're carrying a little bit of pain with you along the way. That's to be expected, Leo. Carrying a little bit of pain from the past hurt, from whatever it is, whatever situation you've moved on from. Here you've come going through with battle wounds, which you will show me and you acknowledge, but something else has piqued your interest, which has to do with another energy or something to do with your stability here. I think another energy, because it's your stability and your heart being open to something new, a new venture, a new opportunity, but something that you, yeah, getting very much new. I don't think that this is the past energy that you've moved towards. This is somebody else entirely, but they are aligning with your energy at the moment. Other than the Ace, you're not showing me many cups. Most of this is emotional. It's very much to do with your healing process. It has been gradual. You're not fully healed yet. I don't mean that you have jumped out of one person's bed and into another person's bed. Maybe some of you, no judgment here. What it means is that you identified in the past that you needed to move on from something that was holding you back, that you needed to you're shedding off of that energy, but some of it is still traveling through, but you have gained a lot of wisdom along the way. So you're kind of approaching a new way, Leo, of how you do commitment. A new way of who you choose to be in your life and who it is you're open to, or it could be another energy that's showing you a new way of doing commitment. And your heart's super open to it. Okay, let's get into the 4 of Swords in the near future position. 4 of Swords, please. 4 of Swords. Oh, 5 of Wands. The Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Lots of wand energy, lots of fire energy, Leo. I'm not surprised, we're in Leo season. You're in your season, Leo, at the time of recording. Okay, so far, so you meet with this other energy. Everything's going along everything's going along okay. Everything's working and ticking over, and then there's conflict. And then you realign. So I don't know if it's to do with this past hurt here. The energy might end up triggering some things, within you that may remind you of the situation that you just left, and that's why you're now you're reaching an alignment, because it's actually bringing to the surface past hurts that need to be healed, because the hurts are there, Leo, but they're buried quite deep down. You're showing me on the surface your open heart, your commitment, your interest in this other energy, but there's still a pain there. And then when you actually connect with this other energy, and some of them you might already know this person. I guess since you probably do already know this person, or if not, they're coming towards you in August. They feel really good, really happy with the connection. It's working in the way you want. But as the connection is developing, you're being triggered. But as you're being triggered, it's kind of like poison that needs to come out of a wound. So this is one of the rare instances where the 5 of Wands is actually kind of a good thing, because it seems to be through these small conflicts, and I'm getting more like a series of small conflicts rather than one big argument. It's coming up to the surface. So they may ask you like, oh, do you want to go to the cinema? And you in the past maybe had someone where if you disagreed with them, it caused an argument, but you want to stand in your power now, Leo. So you say, no, actually, I want to go out for dinner. And it might cause a little bit of a conflict within you. Like you kind of find it hard to stand up for yourself because you couldn't do it and express your needs and wants because you couldn't do it in the past. And you think with this new person, it might be the same. It might start an argument, it might kick something up. And maybe your reaction is a little bit more over the top than, say, it would be if you were healed completely from that past connection. But this other person seems really totally chilled out, and it's like, yeah, sure. That's almost in itself quite triggering for you. That's what I'm getting. Doesn't mean it's that exact situation. Something like that. Something like you're expecting an argument, but the energy isn't giving you one. Not that you want an argument. Let's be clear. You don't want arguments. But it's like when you are asking for what you want in this new connection, they seem pretty open to it. It seems to be quite relaxed energy. They're not reacting perhaps in a way that you'd be used to in the past. That's what I'm getting. Something like that. Anyway, before I go into too much detail about it, let's clarify, right? Can we please, excuse me, can we please clarify the 6 of Wands in the recent past there for Leo? The six of Wands, 6 of Swords, 6 of Swords in the recent past, please, for Leo. Can we please clarify? 6 of Swords. Okay, so for the 6 of Swords, you get, yeah, the Queen of Wands, the 9 of Wands again, and the High Priestess. So this is you telling me it's in the recent past, before you met this energy, before you collide with this energy. It's definitely a sense of moving forward. It's something that has come from your intuition, and you've actively worked on your own self-empowerment to attract in what you want, actually attract in your own abundance and stand independently within your own sense of self. And it's come from your subconscious, if that makes sense. So let me explain that a little bit further. So you're aware of this past wounding, but I think there's also probably some past wounding that you are actually unaware of. It's still back in the subconscious. So you've been kind of fortifying yourself in a way by moving on. And we see it here in the recent past, but then your subconscious pain isn't really triggered until we get to the near future with this other energy. It's still here in the present. I think you're unaware of it because it's buried quite deep down in the surface. As I said before, it's quite deep down, but it's there. It's still with you. This kind of like healing, this little bit of healing that still needs to be done. Okay, can we please clarify the 6 of Swords, please? The 6 of Swords. We've got the 2 of Wands. We've got the Page of Wands, and we have the King of Wands. Ooh. The energy builds. The energy builds. Okay. So you're coming into your power. You then start kind of like opening up to new experiences. Your energy starts to open, and then eventually you're like wide open, but you're actually actively looking at how you can move into greener pastures, should we say. And then you actually start putting that plan in motion. You've not just plucked this out of the air. You didn't just stand up one day and go, right, I'm out of here. You felt like doing that, but you haven't. You actually held yourself back and just went, no, I need some kind of plan here. So it might be like some sort of self-care plan, or Wands, especially 2 of Wands, can be movements. That maybe you've had to move out or away from another energy. So say you were with someone and you were sharing a house, and you were like, okay, no, I need to now move out. You had to put that plan to get your distance, to get your independence back, and to move on. But it's taken a tremendous amount of personal willpower to do that, because you've got the King of Wands and you've got the Queen of Wands. Alternatively, this is 2 other energies as well. I'm not sure if it's this energy here. The King and Queen show me they were like a matching pair. So this is kind of like a desire for you to meet your match. The other person wasn't matching you. It's curiosity of, is my match out there? Is my other energy out there that can meet me in the middle, that can work with me? It's going to love all my fire energy, that kind of thing, right? Okay, so please clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yeah, we've got the Hermit. We have the Knight of Wands again. Clarify the Knight of Wands. We've got the Tower. Oof. Oh, Leo. Some of you may have actually been forced to move away. Maybe quite a lot of you that was forced to move away, but within that you've had to find a stillness within yourself, because it seems like a lot around your environment changed pretty quickly, and I think that's a strategy. So some of you, it's almost like mirror opposites of the two Leo camps. I think some of you will probably physically had to just flee a situation, and then you had to find some stillness within yourself to kind of carry you through that emotionally. And some of you, it's the other way around. Some of you, you really wanted to go, but due to your external circumstances, you actually had to put planning in place, which actually slowed you down. But ultimately, you both camps end up in the same place, which is essentially leaving what was potentially, I would say, toxic or or unsatisfying or whatever situation. Everyone's situation is going to be different. You have left that situation and you actually were going out into yonder by yourself, and as you do, you become get more and more and more into your own power, which is beautiful. This is not easy to do, Leo, so well done. Right, can we clarify the Ace of Cups, please? Can I please clarify the Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups. Yeah, we've got Temperance. Beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is something new. Yeah, and the Six of Cups. This is a brand new beginning with someone. So you've shown me some time passing. So some of you, yeah, you've not met this energy yet. Some of you may have just met this energy, but some time has passed. So you have removed yourself almost completely from this situation in the physical. What is left now is just a little tiny bit of residual pain, but a hell of a lot of wisdom. So good on you, Leo. And then that's when the other connection is then introduced to you, making you a new offer here. Okay, can you please clarify the Four of Wands there, please? Four of Wands. Yeah, we've got Three of Wands, who's super open to it. We've got Strength. Yeah, let's see, there's a little bit of difficulty here and bubbling underneath the surface, at least for you, because you still have this slight bit of unhealed energy. And the Two of Pentacles, yeah, it's feeling a little bit unbalanced. There's a little bit uncertainty here, but you push through that. So understandably, you might be like, there's a little bit of fear here. Apprehension, something a bit new, but you push through it. You show me Strength as again your card. Strength is up here, so it's through you coming into your own, through this newfound confidence that you've got, Leo. You actually open yourself up to this other energy that's coming in, and they sense that you actually open up to the side, the idea of a new commitment and a new start. Right, can I get the Page of Wands, please? And the Page of Wands. Yeah, we've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Six of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, at first you were kind of closed to this. You sense that there can be victory here, or at least the other energy is wanting victory with you. And I think at first you try and brush them off a little bit, but as time goes on, this energy seems to be very, very gentle with you, Leo. They seem to really understand what you've gone through, and they don't want to like trigger you, but it's kind of going to happen anyway because you've got this unhealed energy underneath the surface. Now let's get back to that. I'm going to say Nine of Wands, please. We've got, yeah, the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Swords in reverse, and we have the Lovers. Yeah. Yeah, at first some of you might want to flee. No. Love is not home, not for me today. But this energy is so patient. I think there's also there's a worry and a doubt here. That it might turn out like it did in the past. Again, totally understandable. But this other energy comes in, and you don't really see them coming either. You don't see them coming, and it's super patient. You're kind of surprised. You're kind of taken aback, like whoa. It's a little bit wobbly, but in a good way, Leo. In a good way. All right, can we please clarify the near future position, please? Four of Cups in the near future for Leo. Near future for Leo. Okay. And we've got the Four of Swords. We please clarify the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, please. Oh God, Ten of Cups. The Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Oh my God, Leo, this person is your dream come true. Whoa, boy. Okay, sounds Leo. No wonder you were a bit shaken by this person. Right, yeah, so this person they're super open. They're also they've achieved in their own right as well. They've been through their own emotional journey. And as they move towards you, their heart is open. they're fulfilled. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, they're quite clearly showing me that the potential, at least that they see in you, Leo, is something really real. But they're not showing it on the surface, though. On the surface, they look a little bit nonchalant, to be honest. They're throwing hearts at you, Leo. They really are. But I think that might be part of the conflict. I think you might be reading some of their behaviour as disinterest because they seem so relaxed and open and chill. Like they've got a really beautiful energy that you might be like, whoa, not used to this. I can please 5 minutes. Show me the 5 of Wands, please. The 5 of Wands. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Chariot. We've got the 9 of Wands. Yeah, that's you being a little bit defensive towards them. You're getting a little bit defensive, a little bit triggered. You're supposed to, though. The Chariot is here. So the Chariot is telling me, at least in this context, that this is part of the path. The Hermit is here, which is kind of asking you that when these conflicts arise, just go within yourself. Because the 9 of Wands is here again. Under the conflict is to do with this past hurt. So it's you, sorry Leo, I mean, I'm just going to tell it as it is, but it's you that's kind of triggering yourself, almost like reflecting off of this other person, because this other person's energy is really like so relaxed, so open, really optimistic about the future with you, Leo. And underneath all these conflicts, all I see is, well, hurt from the past, and then a path towards you going within again while still maintaining the connection to actually heal some of those wounds. In fact, this person may be coming to your life to help you heal these wounds, to bring this all to the surface, as we were saying at the beginning of the reading. Right, can I please clarify the 8 of Pentacles? 8 of Pentacles, please. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. The High Priestess, yes, going within, healing within, and she's up here as well. It's all mirror connected here. The 3 of Cups and the Knave of Wands. That's the Page of Wands. Yeah, so as time goes on, you become more and more open to the idea of going back within yourself, and you actually start being able to calm yourself down. Calm your emotional waters, and then actually start getting quite optimistic about this person in the future. It's slowly over time though. It's not something that happens overnight, like you wake up in the morning and you're like, okay, super comfortable with this person. No, it's going to take you a little bit of an adjustment period, and you've got to be patient with yourself. But it's as you open up your heart more, as you become more inviting to whoever or whatever this is. It's definitely a love reading. If you're not here for love, Leo, please check one of your other placements. It might not be your reading today, but this is definitely for a Leo that's open to a new love in the future. Right, can we clarify that 6 of Wands, please? The 6 of Wands. Then we've got Temperance. Yeah, I was just saying, it's going to take a little time. The King of Wands, oh, there's passion there, and the World. Yeah, so this person's coming to help you heal from what's happened in your past. Not to take any credit away from you, Leo. You've done plenty of healing by yourself and you're more than capable. But through them, they will inadvertently trigger you, which is going to actually bring some of your wounding to the surface and help you heal it. They're showing me nothing but love for you. I don't think they're causing any of these conflicts, but I think they're coming across with such a kind of, I don't want to say a walled energy, like they're disinterested, because that might be how it appears. It's just they've got a lot going on under the surface, energetically and emotionally, that they're not yet showing you, but it's all coming out through these little tiny conflicts. Now, I'm not saying that conflicts are a good thing. Obviously you don't want to be fighting with people that you're in love or starting relationships, and again, I'm not saying big blazing rows. I'm just seeing little at least at first, but this will help to kind of like put an end to that last, it's like the last puzzle piece you need in your whole healing journey, Leo, is this person. And I don't ever say that lightly. I don't think you don't need anyone else to heal fully yourself. You do not. You can do that all by yourself. But part of your path, or at least in this upcoming August, Leo, is that someone is going to meet you in the middle, and it's perhaps they have healing to do as well. I mean, we meet people for a reason, and you're like 99% of the way there. It's like they give you that extra 1%. They're here to give you a happily ever after. And then the thing is, they're not even aware that they're doing it. They're not aware at all. This is all coming from you, Leo. Little trigger points. Right, let's get you some, I feel like that reading was quick, but it's all quite self-explanatory here. And congratulations, by the way, Leo. You're meeting an absolutely wonderful person that has full partnership with you. And this isn't just partnership in the physical, this is energetic and spiritual partnership. They help you, you help them. Balance. That's why the Justice is here. They've come to correct possibly someone else's wrong, right? Okay. Let me show you Universe, please show us, our lovely Leo collective, some advice. Advice for Leo, please. Advice for Leo. Let's make sure we're all the right way up. So this deck is kind of like up and down. I like that with universal advice, right? I do read reversals, I do. But I always start my decks always with the right way up. Then I know if it's a true reversal, right? And it happens. This one, I just let the gods of chaos take care of it, and the cards are whatever which way they come out. Advice for Leo, please. Okay, you two wanted to come out, so we have the Shaman, and which is the Magician, the Six of Stones, and which is the Six of Pentacles. Oh, and we've got the Five of Arrows in reverse, which is the Five of Swords, which is the conflict here. Have you seen that? Can you see this, Leo? This is something that you've manifested as well. If they've not manifested you, you've manifested them as part of your healing journey. The Six of Stones is all about balance. It's actually like kind of like a little mini justice. It's justice. Oh, justice in the physical, because justice is a major arcana. It's more like an energetical, universal energy, and it manifests itself as like the Six of Stones, which is just the give and take. This is going to be a very balanced connection, which I don't think you had in the past. I think you've had very imbalanced connections. This is balanced connection. This connection has come in to readdress that balance and drop the frustration, drop the, so this is the Five of Wands. But on this card, it's actually a hunter missing his mark. Now, his final one, he actually gets that mark. He actually finds the right one. So if you've had a bunch of bad apples in the past, Leo, finally you're getting a good apple. And the little internal conflicts you're having with this person will simmer down as you go along. Oh, beautiful, Leo. Beautiful. Let's get some animal spirit cards. See what animal spirit we've got for you in August. I'm so happy for you, Leo. Oh, this is such a nice energy, really lovely energy. I can just see in the past the struggle you've had here. Like, it's been very fiery and kind of chaotic. We've got the towers, and over here it's just, oh, it's wonderful, deep, emotional connection with somebody who I'm going to just say adores the bones of you, Leo, by the looks of it. Lovely, lovely, Leo. Love you reading, Leo. Okay, right, and can we get an animal spirit card for Leo, please? Animal spirit card for Leo. Guardian. That's the black bear guardian. Gentle and wise protector. This person's going to be very protective of you. You can tell. They're locked on. They're protected. Gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and your power. Help protect the ones I love, awaken intuition and guide me. Yes. Give them your confidence, Leo, that this person can deliver on the goods. You've probably never had that in the past, but it's on its way to you now, Leo. I'm happy to report. Right, I'm going to leave that reading there for you, my lovelies. Thank you very much for joining me here in the Zen Nook. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with anyone who you think can benefit from its message. And good luck with this situation, or should I just say congratulations, it's wonderful. And I will see you in the next one, Leo. Take care.